neck of the woods with another video. And in this video, I'm going to give you my take on the accusations that have been thrown at Aziz Ansari and his alleged sexual misconduct that's going on. Now, you have a lot of different people talking about it on YouTube. And I just feel I need to weigh in on this. So for starters, let's just let it be known that Aziz Ansari, prior to this, and he's probably the same way, he described himself as a feminist, as a male feminist, or a self-described feminist. Now, that's kind of an oxymoron, because he's definitely, by him saying that, he's admitting to just being against his own self-interest, and he thinks it's cool. Like, he said it with no problem, and he said and stated many times in different interviews that he pretty much worships women. He respects women. He just treats them like goddesses and queens, and they can do no wrong in his book. I'm paraphrasing here, but that's what he has said many times. And when I heard him say that, I was just like shaking my head. And I believed him. I really believe him. He really meant what he said. Okay, so he definitely believed in putting women up on a pedestal. So when I heard of this breaking news that he's accused of sexual misconduct, I'm like, what? I mean, okay, so let me hear this straight, So I've heard different news reports, different women, I don't even call them women, individuals who happen to be female, who are feminists, and they were giving their commentary on the whole deal. Most of them is basically just calling for his head and saying he should just get, the full punishment. Not even caring about whether he really did it or not. That's not even the point. It's just the accusation. It's part of this Me Too movement and third wave feminism that's going on. And I think there's this one female, I forget her name, but she was like giving a news commentary. She said, "Oh, we don't care what really happens, just for the simple fact that it's a accusation and a woman is making an accusation. We need to just take everything at face value, and just punish the person who's being accused no matter what." Like, I think something to that effect. I forget who it was. Whoever, if you know who this uh, female who said that, please like list her name in the comment section, because I forget which female said that in the news. And this was before this accusation that was thrown toward Aziz Ansari. So this is part of the Me Too movement. This is actually my first commentary on the Me Too movement. I haven't made a video talking about it previously. I just wanted to just see the whole development of this whole Me Too movement. I actually really wasn't planning on making a commentary. I thought this was just going to pass, and we already know the situation and the society, what's going on here with these women. They have too much power on their hands. They have too much power. They're being given more power. We already know this. We already know that we just need to be more careful about it. So I wasn't gonna make a video talking about it, but I want to point out something about this Aziz Ansari. I don't think he did anything wrong. Now, I'm not trying to defend him because he pretty much disgusts me as a man. I don't even consider him to be a man. I consider him to be a male. And a sorry excuse for that. But I don't believe he did it because this individual, Aziz Ansari, he has stated many times he bows down to women. He basically worships women. Um, so someone like that is too, I think, concerned about what women think and all about pleasing women. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and rape women or abuse women. Just deal with them carefully. Use sound judgment. If you're gonna deal with them, but you just don't put them on a pedestal. And if you get any bad vibe that you're dealing of what you're dealing with this woman, then you should just back off and step away and leave it at that. But Aziz Ansari, here's a dude who just has no game. That's all it is. He has no game. I know that for a fact. Any man, he's not a man. Any dude, any male who states of his professed how he likes to put women on a pedestal and he worships women has no game. So he has no game, and as a result of having no game, he probably just went in there dealing with this girl. He's a rich and famous individual. He has money, but he has no game. He's probably self-conscious, have low self-esteem, and probably is unable to. He's never probably had a lot of female attention before he got famous. You know, he just wasn't schooled in the rules of the game, plain and simple. So he missed a lot of warning signs more than likely because if you've dealt with women with like a sound clear mind, or even if you did have a lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding of female nature, then you should have learned from that at least at some point. So he has no game, and he basically got himself in a situation, with a female who was there to set him up and probably profit from his fame and fortune. And he was an easy target. He's an easy mark. Plain and simple. And then he got himself, and I really don't think he did anything. He obviously probably don't know how to talk to women, and then, and again, he after this was said and done, then he went and apologized to this woman. I mean, that's almost like an admission of guilt. If you didn't do it, there's nothing to apologize for. And I think he's apologizing something he didn't do. If he was really this asshole, this jerk who really supposedly did something, then he probably wouldn't have apologized in the first place. So I don't know. This just goes as a lesson to all the men out there. Like, you just gotta be careful when dealing with the women. You need to like learn game, learn women's nature. Just get on YouTube, or like ask a question through Google, or get on YouTube, watch videos like that. That's what I did. That's how I improved my game because I was raised up, you know, respecting women and being a gentleman and all that crap, that never did me any good. I kept on running into a brick wall myself. And yes, I simped. But over the years, through numerous bad experiences and just things just ending poorly, I got tired of that. And I was like, hey, there's got to be something. There's got to be a way. I kept seeing, the bad boys, the thugs, which, the t-shirt niggas, they're getting all the women. And if it wasn't them, of course, you had rich guys getting women. Okay, that's another, side effect, of course. But that's a given thing. But my concern was like, why are all these bad boys getting all the women, and I wasn't? And I'm like, I'm told and raised by women, and women telling me gotta be nice, gotta be a gentleman, gotta be respectful, and I was all of that, and that didn't amount me to nothing. So, and after I just kept on getting, you know, done wrong, then I just like, I just woke up. I finally said enough was enough, and a friend put me up on Tom Likas. Again, and I've said this before in my videos. Tom Likas was my first start of being, I guess, red pill with women. And yes, Tom Likas, he's a white man. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm black. No black man ever gave me any real game. All the black men was all pussy hound, pussy beggars. Hey man, you gotta get the pussy, man. You gotta get pussy. What? You gay? You gay? Man, you a punk? You know, that's the only game I ever got from black men. So fuck what you say. If you're like, well, Tom Likas is white, I don't listen to white. Well, you're a dumbass nigga. You probably deserve whatever bullshit you get, and baby mama and child support get thrown your way. Dumbass nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. I came across black YouTubers later, but they weren't the first one because I didn't know of any. But anyway, if you come across any YouTuber, regardless what color he is, if he's telling you about women's nature, you should follow that so you don't end up like Aziz Ansari. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, this can happen to any of us. Well, neck of the woods. That is all I got to say on this matter. Have a good day.